In this video, you'll learn how to add custom code in Webflow. This process allows you to enhance your website's functionality by integrating additional scripts or styles. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to navigate through the Webflow interface and successfully embed your code. Begin by opening your web browser and navigating to the Webflow dashboard. Ensure you are logged into your account. If prompted, enter your credentials to access your workspace. Once you are in the dashboard, locate the section labeled Sites. Next, choose the specific site where you want to add custom code. Click on the name of the site to open its project settings. This will direct you to the main editing interface for that site. Look for the 3 dots icon, which typically represents additional options. Click on this icon to reveal a drop-down menu. After that, from the drop-down menu, select the option labeled Settings. This action will take you to the settings page for your selected site. Once the page loads, you will see various tabs on the left side. Look for the tab that says Custom Code and click on it to access the custom code settings. Upon clicking Custom Code, you will be greeted with fields where you can input your code. If you see a message prompting you to paste custom code to embed on your site, this indicates that you are in the correct section. Here you can enter your code in the designated fields for header or footer sections according to your needs. If you encounter a message stating that a site plan is required to unlock custom code, this means that your current plan does not support custom code features. You will need to upgrade your plan to proceed. Ensure you review the available plans and select one that meets your requirements for adding custom code. After entering your custom code, it is essential to save your changes. Look for a button labeled Save Changes or a similar option at the bottom of the page. Clicking this will confirm your code additions and apply them to your site. Depending on the complexity of your code, you may want to test your site to ensure everything functions as expected. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching and catch you in the next tutorial.